Hey guys, how we doing? I'm actually just gonna go to bed in a couple of minutes, but I decided I'm gonna do a review before that. And the fragrance I'm actually gonna review for today is an Armani fragrance, actually an Emporio Armani fragrance. And this is the 1 ounce bottle of it. Actually, it looks a lot like, say, a body spray, but this is a toilette, so it's not a body spray. It's much more concentrated. This is Emporio Armani REMIX He Edition. They do have a He and She. Like I said, this is just the He Edition. As far as the note breakdown in this particular video, the top notes are supposed to be basil, cardamom, and bergamot. The middle notes are lily of the valley and mace, and then the base notes, or the bottom notes, are vetiver, licorice, and white musk. Now, really, this is not going to be too long a review. It's just going to be a quick thing before I go to bed. When you first initially apply Emporio Armani REMIX, it comes off a lot like Windex, basil, and maybe even some anise in there. I don't know, it's probably just the basil, but I can almost swear I smell some anise in here. But, yeah, like I said, it's really from the bergamot and the basil. But ultimately, the overall feel, if I were to tell you what it smells like, is a little bit like Windex and basil. But after about 10 minutes or so, it does calm down. It does start to get a little floral, probably that lily of the valley in there, but nothing too over the top at all. This could probably be worn as a unisex if you wanted to, but in my opinion, CK1 is much more feminine than this, and they're almost the same style type, except this, like I said, the basil in here wants to be just a little bit spicy. The sprayer on here is actually kind of neat though, even though it does just like look like a little body spray, just a little rubber tab you put back there. But like I said, after you do get that kind of Windex and basil accord, it does start to go into the heart, where the basil still kicks around a little bit, and it does start to become a little bit more floral. Now for the base notes, vetiver, I don't get any vetiver in here really at all. Honestly, I don't think it's really that high quality of a fragrance. You won't really smell a lot in this one. It's pretty linear and actually kind of, I don't know, not really my style. I mean, it is a fresh fragrance. I'd kind of put it in a fresh and spicy category, although it's almost not even spicy enough to even call it a spicy fragrance. There's just, like I said, that hint of basil or anise in it. But ultimately, for the dry down of this, you do get that basil through the entire fragrance. You do get white musk as well, and it's just a very light musk it gets on your skin. So this is kind of meant to be just a little bit different copy of, you know, the Forever True, you know, citrus musk combo. Which, you know, this would be great for someone who's just gotten into fragrances, but if you already have a fragrance that opens up with a bergamot or, say, a type of citrus and dries down to a musk, this one really isn't needed. But, like I said, it does come off alright. Nothing really too impressive. I personally wouldn't get this fragrance, just for the fact that generally Armani fragrances do very well on my skin. This one did, not so much. As far as longevity on this, I get anywhere from 4 to 5 hours longevity. It doesn't project that well at all. Like I said, this is almost just the step up from an Axe or a Tag body spray. It's more concentrated, but really, honestly, I've smelled Axe that smelled a little bit better than this. Not a lot of Axe. Most Axe doesn't, but I don't know. I've seen I forget what it's called, the chrome knockoff that Axe has smells a little bit better than this, and that's just in my opinion. But this is probably, like I said, the worst Armani fragrance I've smelled. My final rating for Emporio Armani REMIX is probably going to be a 7 out of 10, just because it's not a bad fragrance, but in no way, at least in my opinion, is it a good fragrance. You can try this one on your skin. I haven't really seen testers around for this one. This one was actually given to me, which, hey, I'm glad I got to try it, but you have to kind of be in a certain mood, because this fragrance will, like I said, it'll either give you like a blah mood, or it's like, hey, you know, it smells alright. I would recommend it for spring or summer fragrance, though, just because with the bergamot in it, it is a very fresh fragrance. But if you like Armani fragrances, this does have a little bit of the Armani feel to it. Those of you who have used a lot of Armani fragrances kind of know that feeling I talk about. Like I said, it did surprise me because generally Armani fragrances do pretty well on my skin, but this one not so much, and I think it's probably because it's a cheaper made Armani. But yeah, definitely guys, this was just a quick one. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and for everyone who I'm going to give the shout out to, I'm going to be doing that a little bit later in the week, so still, if you're going to be doing a fragrance review, or if you're going to start doing fragrance reviews, or if you already do fragrance reviews, be sure to send me a message or let me know so I can give you a shout out in my next video. Because like I said guys, I'm getting close to hitting 2,000 subscribers, so if you guys need views or need subscribers, I'd love to let the rest of my subscriber base be able to see everyone that does these reviews, because it's actually kind of cool. We kind of got a little community going on here, you know. And that's another thing guys, if you ever look through the post in the comment section, there's a lot of really knowledgeable people about fragrances that post in the comments to the videos. So definitely feel free to ask questions if there, say if me or any of the other fragrance reviewers can't really get to everybody's questions. But with that said, like I said, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Nothing special. Bergamot, basil, musk. White musk is pretty much what it comes down to. But like I said, I will wish you all a good night's sleep, and I am going to crash out. And oh yeah, I still have that coupon code over at FragranceNet too, and that's Tim9. You do get an extra 10% off. It's a lot cheaper than buying in stores. And like I said, the more fragrances that get purchased with that coupon code, the more reviews I'll be able to do, because FragranceNet will sometimes help me out with fragrances. But I will see you all later, and definitely other reviewers or people are going to do reviews, message me so I can give you guys a shout out. Alright, but I'll see you later folks. Bye.